Hi, I'm Alex and this is Nils, and we're Genius of Time, and we're here in Sydney sound checking at the moment. We're going to play a live set tonight and talk about our setup a bit, and yeah. So basically we use the Octatrack as a main sequencer and clock for everything else. So we have sort of like a MIDI chain that keeps everything in sync here, and then I also have an Octatrack, and I use it mainly in this setup to sequence this synthesizer actually, which also has a sequencer, a 5-step one. So we have a lot of options to kind of...
Yeah, and also this sequencer is running out of the sync to control a modification that we did on the Soxbox, basically. So it can't run together with the other things because there's a small delay.
But I think what's really nice with having multiple sequences is that because everything is pretty much step sequenced, so I can run a step on this one, for example, and he can change patterns on the drum machines or whatever, and you know, everything runs sort of by themselves, but they are in sync with each other in tempo. And then we use this one sort of for live percussion. I can also loop what I'm doing, so I can like play a sequence and then just record it and add new layers. That's pretty fun. What I do with this one is not really decided beforehand, it's just more like improvised. So it's always fun to, we play some of our songs and we have certain melodies that we play, but some of these stuff we just like jam with as well. So.
And then of course with the keyboard, everything is just played improvised on top if you get in the mood to do that. We have the option to punch in new sequences whenever we want to, if we get inclined to do so. But
yeah, so for example, if I like run a sequence here, this is like a really simple sequence. We can't hear it now, but I can just add like new things, and yeah. So we usually have like really basic patterns to start with, and then we can like add things on top of them.
We usually don't really talk that much.
No, I don't know. When you play a lot together, it's like you get these small cues. Like maybe if Nils add this hi-hat, I kind of know that okay, now this is gonna happen soon.
Yeah, 16 bars later or something.
I don't know. It's like that's sort of how we communicate, I guess. Well, it used to differ a lot, but actually we just finished a new record, which
pretty much is based on some of two of the songs.
Yeah, it is really like studio recordings of songs that we played live. So the new record will be, I don't know, it's made kind of in a more traditional sense. Yeah. I don't know, like bands rehearse and then record. Like that's how we did a new record. But some of the songs were like really just like produced in the studio, and then we later had to figure out how to kind of reproduce that in the live situation. So
and that's kind of more awkward to do as well than to actually have something for a live use and then recording it, because sometimes you had to figure out like how would we fit all the cues and with like pre-recorded material, and this is more fun because now it's more free and more open.
I would say the Octatracks then.
Yeah.
They've always been there, because
we basically always had some kind of 808-ish thing. This is a clone of the 808. Actually, me and my father built together, and I think it sounds pretty much the same. It's supposed to be the same components all through. And before you had the real one with you in the live set as well. So that's also kind of an integral part of what we have had before.
The biggest limitation is really how much can you carry on the plane, you know? Because this actually fits into like normal luggage. We don't pay extra for luggage. We just like So we but then we need a mixer and the keyboard on the rider. So we don't travel with those two, but the rest actually, yeah, we can just get regular like tickets.